This is an interesting chapter because it looks at how to award or reward innovations in sustainability on campus, which is always important if you want to have even competitions among students to come up with innovations to solve sustainability implementation problems. It could be about leadership, it could be about new ways to get finance and sustain finance, or get operational budgets, get stakeholder engagements, and you can think of many things. Academia cannot say they fail to implement sustainability. If they are doing research to advise the rest of the world on how to implement sustainability, then they better show it that they can do it, they can build the teams, find the finance, and actually implement it, and find ways to innovate and close the gaps and barriers, and then translate those lessons to outsiders. So all these steps on implementing adaptation on the campus can have lots of potential for rewarding innovation and implementation, etc. This paper illustrates the process of designing and implementing the Salomone Sostenibile Award. I don't know if that's the way it's said, but that's Italian. This initiative was born in conjunction with important efforts by the University of Florence, the Center for Generative Communication, and the Ateneo Sostenibile group over the last 2 years to enhance and communicate knowledge and skills related to the complex sphere of sustainability. If one of the listeners to this podcast wants to post a pronunciation as a comment on the channel, I'll be very happy. I can go Google it and try to do it right, but it's more fun to hear from the actual speakers, native speakers, or somebody who has learned well enough to speak. The award is an initiative aimed to promote, aggregate, and systemize, usually we say systematize, the best practices, experiences, and studies on sustainability matters. More than a simple award, Salomone Sostenibile is a true communication environment designed to aggregate the innovation and research generated by the university through their application in production processes and projects to improve well-being and quality of life at local and national level. So this is going well beyond the campus itself. So whatever is being awarded has to have much higher applicability and significance. The main innovative feature of this award is that it can create a community of interests, knowledge, competencies, and skills to innovate and generate sustainable behaviors at both individual and collective levels. So it's not just about science and technology of sustainability, waste management, energy efficiency, etc., but it's actually about influencing people's behaviors at individual and collective levels towards sustainability. In other words, not just a point of arrival and gratification for the best research and development experiences, but rather a starting point for identifying and creating relationships among the range of realities in education, research, production, associationism, and civil society that contribute to promoting sustainable development. Again, broader engagement, broader impact. Thus, promoting this award, University of Florence can strengthen the leadership that universities have claimed for decades in this area. Everything has come in the form of research, but this wants to go much further and induce behavioral change and civil society engagement and associations. In this sense, the award reinforces the university's third mission and bolsters relationships and mutual exchanges with the territory and its economic, institutional, and social actors. So it has to do education, research, and development, and thirdly, it has to also completely engage the society and implement or transfer implementable, actionable solutions to the society. I have a frog in my throat, excuse me. The award consists of 4 sections. Best thesis, which happens anyway, but it is now much more focused on practical innovations in sustainable development. Best project of a profit company so that the solutions are marketable. Best project of a non-profit association so that bottom-up social entrepreneurships are working to help communities do better, at least increase awareness and change behaviors of individuals and groups towards sustainability. And ambassador of sustainability, people who are showing leadership in translating research and education into sustainability in the broader community. Okay, so I will just leave it there. There are some details in the conclusions on how this worked out. So it is much more about how it was implemented, how it's being practiced, and whether this award itself is going to be sustained, and whether the award mechanism, the criteria, are going to be also transferred to other institutions, and whether other institutions will also take up the idea of Solomone sostenibile. Okay, okay. Let me leave it there.